Hey Vaush, I wanted to reassure you that you are unquestionably, surely, assuredly, definitely, beyond question, unequivocally, indubitably more base than Stephen Bonnell.
Oh, why thank you. I was in doubt before that donation, but now I know.
At Vaush, stop making drama in the leftist community. You are not that SPOECIAL. That it requires to do this to get the attention you want.
Nice meme. It does bother me a little bit when people accuse me of drama mongering, because literally every time the left gets mad at me, it's them starting shit with me. Like, literally every time, man. I never I never go like, here's my takedown video of Abigail Thorne or of H-Bomb or whatever. That just isn't how these things start, you know? I might be disagreeable sometimes, but that's not me starting drama. That's just my opinion.
Vaush, I have been listening to you as a recommendation from my son who has been trying to convince me about him being trans. It's still confusing.
Oh. Well, shit. Can be a bit confusing, but good on you for making an effort to engage with the stuff your son's into. Either way, I assume when you said son, you meant trans man and not they're a trans woman you're referring to as son. Whatever the case may be, it does get confusing at times for sure, but I feel like a lot of it is just some very basic social conceptions have to be. Anyway, it's really just about learning the ways in which some specific social conventions work and then understanding they're not actually that rigid. But past that, I feel like it all makes a lot of sense and is fairly intuitive. Either way, good on you for giving it a shot. Also, I love you.
What is hardest is for me is calling my son by his new names and pronouns. I hope he understands that I am working on it, but it is still too hard for me.
I assume you mean you're... Oh, yeah, like you mean it's a trans man. Look, I fully get that. Here, wait. This is serious. I'm gonna pause TTS for a second. I'm assuming it's, like, serious and not a troll. Okay, hold on. First of all, look, okay? I am I would like to believe, a reasonably trans-positive person. And even when I've had friends in my life who have transitioned or changed anything, name, whatever, in my head, I'm still not the best at, like, immediately remembering. To be a parent and to have an image of your child that just in one, like, day, in one realization, gets completely changed, knowing that it will bring more changes down the line, that's a big deal. And I think it's okay to, to sort of respect the gravity of that and to understand that it's gonna be tough to get acclimated to it, and it might take a bit, and it's going to be a flawed process. The fact that you care about the fact that it's a flawed process, I think, is a very good sign to how you're handling it. Like having in your head, you know, oh, this is not just something I should take seriously, but it's like, it's difficult for me to like, fully get into it immediately. Like, caring about that at all is a testament to your conscientiousness on the subject, which is a hell of a lot more than a lot of trans children get. So, you know, just keep that in mind, okay? And, yeah, obviously that doesn't make everything perfect, or that there won't always be issues down the line, but it is a, it's a positive sign. You know? You get me? Okay, yeah.
There never seems to be a discussion point about how if you're trying and make mistakes when someone transitions, it's a far cry from the rights must misgender.
It is true that the whole, like, did you just accept my gender pronouns I've only ever heard that in, like, right caricatures of the left. I interact with a lot of crazy lefties, and even amidst the crazy lefties, I really just do not see that often. Like, basically at all. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody unironically say, did you just assume my gender? I don't think that's ever actually happened to me, or around me, or whatever.
This they, them flicked my knee at a picnic and said, I am they, them, not he, him, after I made a first pronoun error. A year of masculine and day of non-binary.
Really? First time? Dude, I don't know. If somebody flicked my knee because I misgendered them, I would legit first assume that that was, like, flirting. Like, accidentally, first moment, and they flicked my knee. Dude, I don't know. That's weird as fuck. That would be my first assumption. If it wasn't tongue-in-cheek and was legitimately, like, them, like, flicking you out of irritation, that's, like, really fucking dumb on their part. Also, you say they were a year of masculine, a day of non-binary. Does that means they knew you beforehand, right? Like, that would mean there was some rapport there already? This seems lighthearted to me.
I'm autistic 100%, but little to no rapport. We barely talked. Then it was, will you bottom, 100% dumbfounded. Come to my place. Asterisk 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 me vibes.
So, assuming you're not joking, they flick your knee and then ask to fuck.
Help,
Okay.
Vaush, I keep on
Seems
thinking.
good.
Vaush, I had a random thought that got me thinking. How do you think the left would react if a
There we go.
Vaushite was a member of Congress? You think they would hate them?
I am sure people who strongly dislike me would probably think it a negative mark of character for that congressman, that's for sure.
Do you think being on TYT will allow a possibility for more media opportunities?
Maybe. That stuff goes a long way towards legitimizing you. It seemed like a lot of people were pretty happy with it, too. Like, there were some people who were very loudly complaining because I'm the scum of the earth or whatever, but for the most part, I think people took to it positively. I have a feeling this arc is going to go on for a little while, too, this whole, like, men's self-help advice arc. So, there will probably be more opportunities to discuss it.
You said anything about the old man launder allegations. I respected his opinion, saw him go hard against density, but now he's lowly jacketing you. Pepe mods.
No, I think he just made some... I think he made a video about me so dumb everyone in his comments was shit-talking him for it. So there's not really much to say. Past the point, you don't even want to dignify some of the, you know, accusations so stupid. Well, thank you, Steph. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the critical thing to understand here is that men are dumbasses and very bad at sorting out their feelings, you know? Through reverse chauvinism, I am paternalistically guiding them. Not really, though. I think it's important to talk about.
Just had a huge messy breakup that left me pretty messed up for a bit. But now I'm rebounding hard when I really should be single for now. Advice?
Well, it depends on the kind of rebounding you're doing. I do think that after you've broken up, it can be healthy, depending on the kind of person you are, to sleep around a little bit and, you know, get out there and remind yourself that it's possible to form new relationships. But obviously, you know, be sensible about it. You don't want to go ahead hurting anybody's feelings because you can't commit or be dishonest with anyone or whatever.
Thanks for addressing the advice for men thing. I've got brothers going down the right-wing pipeline because they feel alienated by the left. So this matters a lot to me. It's important, especially when you have men you love.
Yeah. It's really frustrating that the right seems to have a much better understanding of this in terms of, like, the rhetoric that's necessary to advance their political goals.
Do you think it's reasonable to hold on to a friendship with someone who was previously very abusive, assuming they seem to have improved? Asking for a friend.
It's reasonability isn't really the standard here. It's whether you want to. People can change, and if you want to forgive people or to accept that change, that's not wrong of you. It's not unreasonable. It really just, you know, it's really just a matter of the extent to which, you know, you trust somebody. Of course, if you don't trust them, that's not like a wrong answer.
Got a dude in his 60s from Texas to watch you, and now he loves your content.
Oh,
He
that's
is pro-LGBTQ equality and extremely based.
that's awesome.
He's extremely trans-positive. Could you say hi to him? His name's David.
Hi, David. Only to you, David. The specific David to which we are referring, not any other Davids, okay? Yeah, if you're another David and you're thinking, oh, me too. Nope, not for you either. Okay? Only one of you. And that's very wonderful to hear.
I'm a trans guy and I've watched other trans guys fall into the right through the same path cis guys do. I feel we are a missing piece in this convo.
True, yeah, I feel bad for trans guys. Trans women talk about how it, like, suddenly they get more attention after transitioning to being women, and it's like, God, go imagine doing the opposite. Holy shit.